Hey guys, Ethan here from Mitten Equipment. Today we have some video footage of this Kubota B0601 tractor with a Land Pride 72-inch landscape rake. Today I mostly just want to talk about the Kubota B series tractors and why I find them to be highly desirable, but also at the same time why I think that they're probably one of the best size tractors for a homeowner who's looking to be able to do all sorts of things with a tractor, that being anywhere from putting a mid-mount mower on this machine, the front end loader, of course, front snow blower, to what you see here in this video where I'm just using a landscape rake. Maybe you want to put a rototiller behind this, a brush hog, and so forth. So really I think that this B series is the largest tractor I've had the opportunity to try with the mid-mount mower. And I have not, when I speak about the B series, I'm talking about the Kubota B2301, the B2601, and possibly a little bit the B2401. That's a relatively new machine. All that is the gear drive version of the other B series tractors. Now the B2650 and B3350 tractors are on a completely different frame size, and I don't really have any experience with those, so that is not what I'm talking about in this video. I'm talking about the smaller B series. So talking about the mid-mount mower, the mid-mount mower on this tractor is certainly a step up from the BX tractors, and the reason I say that is because this tractor gets a drive over mower deck. The BX, you can option them with the drive over mower deck, but it's really like a bolt-on kit with ramps that you need to install and all of this stuff, whereas the deck for the B series will always come as just a drive over. They have nice heavy pulley guards on it that you can drive the tractor right over top of them. There's no dragging the mower deck out from under the tractor. Also find that on the B series machines, it's incredibly easy to remove and install the mower decks because you can drop the mower deck all the way down on the ground, and the tractor has a bunch of ground clearance, so you have plenty of room to get your hands in there and remove the PTO shaft. Really, I wouldn't say that it's a difficult job at all. Some of the other attachments, like the front end loader, if you're comparing this to other subcompact tractors, the loader on this B series is going to have a lot more lift capacity. You'll see that the tractor in the video here actually has a 60-inch bucket on it. You can order these B series tractors with a 54-inch bucket as well, but personally I would highly recommend going with the 60-inch bucket. It looks pretty awesome on there, but also the tractor is plenty capable of lifting a full bucket of dirt, even with the oversized 60-inch bucket. You will need some ballast weight, of course, but the hydraulics are strong enough to be able to do that. With the additional loader capacity, you're going to be able to put like a decent set of 2,000-pound forks on that loader and not really worry too much about losing lift capacity. When you're talking about a subcompact tractor, you need to be very conscious of how heavy the forks are, because each pound that fork weighs is going to take away from your true lifting capacity. So definitely a more capable loader on these, but the loader is still very easy to remove in order to do mowing and whatnot. With the larger frame size, you're also going to get larger tires. Larger tires are going to have quite a few benefits at a small tractor level. Some of them being that the larger tire is going to hold more rim guard, or your choice of liquid ballast. This is something I would recommend to any tractor owner. If the tractor does not already have it, it's an absolute must-have in all situations. I don't see any situations where you really wouldn't want that. So having a larger tire, you're going to be able to get more weight in there on top of the machine already weighing more. Let's see what else. The larger tire is also going to give you better suspension. It's a more comfortable ride. The tire is really the only suspension that any of these compact tractors have. So to be able to go to a tire that's almost twice as large on this machine compared to a subcompact, it makes a huge difference. Now, one of the things that I just thought of on these tractors was that this B series actually has really nice 3-point hitch on it, where you have the adjustable stabilizer links where you just pull the pin out. You can kind of set the attachment side to side and put the pin back in, whereas pretty much all subcompact tractors use the turnbuckle style, which can be a real pain, especially if it's cold outside. You're typically going to need tools to adjust them, whereas the adjustable stabilizer links, they're much easier to just pull a pin, set them where they need to go, and go on with what you're trying to accomplish. So that's another big thing to me that you see when you step up to a larger tractor. The snowblowers that are offered for the B series machine, I've only had experience with the commercial snowblower, and that snowblower is that's an amazing snowblower. If you ever have the opportunity to try the commercial snowblower, I would highly recommend it. The difference between the commercial snowblower and the standard snowblower is that the commercial blower uses an actual gearbox from the PTO shaft to the snowblower's impeller, whereas the standard duty uses just a set of chain and sprockets. You're also going to find that the commercial version comes factory with the hydraulic chute rotation, which I would recommend the hydraulic chute rotation in any case. It can really take a snowblower from something that I don't want to deal with at all to something that I actually enjoy using, because when you can blow the snow to face the wind, whatever direction you're going, rather than having to stop and constantly adjust that hand crank, it makes a huge difference. So one of the things that I really do not like about the B series tractors is that the treadle pedal, using it in reverse is very difficult. Maybe not difficult, so to speak, but it takes quite a bit of force, downward force on the reverse side of that pedal in order to really get moving at any real rate of speed. So I'm only about 150 pounds, and there's cases where when I am in reverse, the tractor will try to cut out just because you have to push the pedal down so hard. But aside from that, I really like these tractors. I wish the fuel fill wasn't on the hood. That would be nice, but some other things about going to this size of tractor, you're going to be able to run a lot of just standard size attachments, like this 6-foot landscape brake. I would consider to be a standard size attachment and a good fit for a B series tractor. A 5-foot would work as well. For the rest of the attachments, you're talking about 5-foot for sure. I have run 5-foot Woods land plane behind one of these B series machines before. That land plane, the Woods land plane that I had was built incredibly heavy, so I would recommend one that was maybe built not quite as heavy as my Woods land plane was, or moving down to a 48-inch size or a 54. But it did handle the 60-inch land plane okay. I just thought that it was maybe a little bit on the heavy side. A 5-foot box blade, 60-inch box blade is going to pair with one of these machines really well. That's certainly the size that I would recommend. I'm trying to think what else. 4-foot rototiller is going to be better fit for the horsepower of the actual machine itself. There are times where a 5-footer could potentially work, but 4-foot is going to pair best with the machine's capabilities, and then a 5-foot brush hog really seems to be good. So we're kind of running out of time in this video, guys, but I just want to talk a little bit about the Kubota B series tractors. They're some of my favorites from Kubota, and personally I think it's one of the best size of tractors to purchase as a homeowner if you're looking for something that will do everything, including all of your mowing. I just think that these tractors have an incredible value over a subcompact if a subcompact is something that you're considering and it's just not quite going to meet your needs, I would highly recommend checking out a Kubota B series or a similar size tractor like the John Deere 2025R. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, maybe learned a few things, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.